This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
Y'all,
This
just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Erica Cobb back in the house after
Hi.
a lovely Vegas.
I
Relaxing
did.
vacay, or?
I had a relaxing vacation. Hit up the Magic Mike. That was probably the highlight of
Very
the.
relaxing.
The highlight of the weekend.
All right.
10 stars and 2 thumbs. I don't know.
Okay.
Wow, was that good?
Yeah, well, she went twice. 5 stars. She just had some everything.
10 stars and 2 thumbs.
Turns out people, Magic Mike dancers are DBL fans.
Yes.
What?
Yes. So I was there. I enjoyed myself, and one of the
I like the
dancers came
vagueness
up.
of it.
Oh, man. It's like she's
The
on
dancers
trial.
came up and started talking about the show, and I was very taken aback. Like, oh my gosh, this is pretty amazing.
Some of them follow her.
So, yeah.
Wow, we are on in Vegas. Maybe they're watching right now.
Maybe.
Hey guys, 10
Hi.
stars and 2 thumbs. From everybody over there. All right, guys, let's get to it. We all love talking about Taylor and Travis' relationships, but today it's their dads making headlines. So check this out. Taylor's dad, Scott, is being accused of assaulting a photographer in Australia as Taylor was getting into a car after her show. In a statement to People, Taylor's reps say 2 people were aggressively pushing their way towards Taylor, grabbing at her security guards and threatening to throw a female staff member into the water. That's aggressive.
Crikey.
Yeah, that was a good one. Police could not confirm to People the identities of those involved in the reported incident.
More backup, more
Oh, all right.
context. All right. So the name of the paparazzo, excuse me, there's only one, Ben McDonald. He's been confirmed to the Sydney Morning Herald. He was the one involved. He claims his Taylor's father punched him in the face. He didn't suffer any injuries, though. He said it was a shock. There was no need for it. The security had it under control. I'll leave it in the police's hands now. However, in 2005, Nicole Kidman was granted a restraining order against this one Ben McDonald for leaving a listening device outside her house in Sydney, Australia. I don't like the sound of that. Smells like a fish market in the middle of summer in Seattle. I don't like it. There are some videos circulating on the internet, but you can't really see anything. At this point, I think the reputation, Taylor pun, of Mr. Swift stands on its own.
Okay. I was just shocked that this photographer was even able to get that close to her father.
Yeah.
I mean, we are
She's
talking
tight
about
security.
maybe the most famous person on the planet right now. I think that might even be inarguable. I'm not saying that her security didn't do their job, but I'm surprised that they even got within a punching distance, allegedly, of her father. We talked about this a little bit with the college kids storming the basketball courts yesterday, and it seems frivolous, but we are in a day and age where you don't know what everybody's motivation is. I feel like in 1985, 1995, 2005, your team wins, Erica, you and Jeff run on the court and jump up and down. Now people have motivations for YouTube, financial incentives to do something weird when they get there. I'm going to run into Erica and put a pie in her face, or I'm going to squirt her. Remember that reporter squirted, I think it was Tom Cruise or Will Smith, with a flower, and that was mild at that time. I just think we need to be very careful about how close people get to people because it is different. I think people are motivated by different reasons rather than just attention.
I have another one for you, Erica. So we're going to switch dads here. We're going to go to Ed, okay, Travis's dad. He's blasting Bethenny Frankel for commenting on Taylor and Travis's relationship. So on Facebook, Ed reposted a Newsweek article. I think it's kind of cute he's on Facebook. I don't know why. With the headline,
It's very dad.
I would be like, Dad, get off of Facebook, even though it's Taylor Swift, you know? Bethenny Frankel doubles down over Travis Kelce's comments and commented himself, who the bleep is this troll? In her Instagram video posted earlier this month, Bethenny said Travis loves to be the center of attention, but usually there can only be one peacock in a relationship, Erica.
I don't know. I find this kind of funny because it feels like something that my dad would do, to be honest, where I'm like, Dad, will you take that down? Like, what are you
Would he take it down?
Who the bleep
No.
is this troll?
No, he would
He
not.
would not take it down. But at the same time, it's like in an era where everyone has a platform, and Bethenny Frankel has certainly enjoyed multiple platforms. Now she's doing her own thing. She makes a lot of money on social media, but she says something about everything, which essentially is what we do. We say something about all the trending things. If you are in a position where you are dishing it, you have to be in a position to take it. So I don't have a problem with this at all. I think he's defending his child, but I also don't know if Bethenny Frankel is actually wrong on that.
Okay,
100%.
that's what I was thinking. What do you think?
You
that?
mean having two
It's more
peacocks?
about having two peacocks. I'm not saying that their relationship isn't going to stand the test of time. That is, to be seen. But I do think it does become more difficult when there isn't someone who is the gardener. Now, one thing I can say about this is the diversity in the relationship in terms of what they do. So he has an off season, so that changes the dynamic of how he lives his life. Where she also doesn't necessarily have an off season, but there's times where she's like on the road, and there's times where she's, in the studio in a little bit more private capacity. I think that definitely can give you an opportunity for one person to garden at different times and the other person to be the plant. But I do like Bethenny Frankel getting a little bit of her own medicine
I do
sometimes.
too. Yeah, and I like how he didn't know who she was. 'Cause that's gonna burn her a lot.
I think the two dads should fight each other.
No, they team up and do a tag team on another wrestling duo. Swiftly.
I like that.
Al saved you. I'll stick for a little longer. All right, Ryan Gosling is ready to channel his Kenergy at the Oscars.
This is so dumb.
Uh-oh, he'll be performing the Oscar-nominated Barbie song. I can't believe that. I'm Just Ken at the upcoming award show, but many fans are wondering if the performance will look more like the movie or be one of the remixes of the songs that were released after the movie. Does it matter, Tori, which one he does?
No, because the whole point is that, I don't know, this is gonna sound stupid, but the whole point of Barbie is to sort of take it away from the men and the patriarchy and really focus back on the women. And again, it's just ironic that like Greta Gerwig and Margot weren't nominated, and now the one performance from Barbie isn't Billie Eilish, who had a beautiful song that I believe is nominated.
Didn't she perform at the Grammys?
Yes,
and won.
and
And so it's odd that it's Ken. I mean, I'm trying not to be like, it's just, if this movie weren't really about the heart of feminism, it wouldn't be so ironic. It's not a big deal. I'm not like, but it's sort of, it missed the whole point of the movie, to be super honest. It's not a great song. It's a funny satirical song.
But it is
Oh,
popular.
Billie Eilish is also performing. Good to know. Okay, good to know. Thank you for saying that in my ear.
So now is it okay?
No, I just think it's a waste of time. I don't know why they're doing it. It's
It's a
funny,
popular song.
not really. It's a funny satirical song. So
It's Oscar-nominated.
it's weird that it's Oscar nominated to Me Too.
But besides that, Jeff.
No, it's weird. It's a funny. Like,
It's a what?
it's a weird. Have you heard it? Have you ever heard it and replayed it?
Absolutely not, but somebody has. It definitely resonated with some people. Those people are not me. Those people are clearly not you, but there is like some kind of fan base for this. Erica?
No.
I'm lost on Barbie a little bit. I appreciate certain elements on it, but had I not heard the hype and the fanfare, I don't think I would have taken the same things out of the movie as I did by hearing so much about it.
It was really overhyped for a lot of people.
I'm not saying it was overhyped. I'm just saying it didn't hit me the same way.
Well, it'll definitely give us something to talk about. Coming up on DBL, a new documentary is going behind the scenes of J-Lo and Ben's long history. What caused their first breakup back in 2003? And our favorite holistic plastic surgeon, Dr. Yoon, is weighing in on some of the craziest beauty trends.
Those are two peacocks, right?
I just can't. Where I see love, she sees a friend. What will it take for her to see the man behind the tent and fight for me? I'm just
I don't know.
Best song nominees, it's almost always performed at the Oscars.
Yeah, I didn't think it should be Oscar nominated, but you know, maybe it should.
Yes.
Talking about compromises in relationships, okay?
Okay.
Did I do okay on my card?
Yes.
Thank you.
I think I'll shorten it. That was a lot. We'll work on it.
It's a lot of
You
story.
talked way
Yeah.
After I came from Tori, I go, Erica, talk to us, and somebody in the booth goes, no, don't talk to us.
It was a long step to get through. I'm so sorry.
It was when you give Tori a card, she feels obligated to read the whole thing instead of just picking out.
She highlighted the parts, and I read the highlighted
I know, but you don't have to read them all.
Yeah.
It was fine.
I can't do anything.
No, it was good.
beat
No,
you
it
up.
was good. It was good. I was just saying in general, sometimes we're not talking about it, and you're like, Oreos contain 492 calories. We're like,
But then,
we're not even on that.
But she'll just drop it like, so now work with that.
And then that had nothing to do with anything. We're like, wait.
And then sometimes it's like
I do like your fun fact. What was the
I
most?
like the fact.
The facts are long sometimes.
People want a little info.
Little
along with your
context.
I like during the morning meeting, everyone's like, I got these facts. Who wants to read them? Everyone's like, and Tori's like,
I think they're important.
Yeah, they are.
Facts are very important.
I want to go back to the
Facts
fast
are
food thing
important.
real quick.
We weren't even doing
I
it
thought
this
that
year. This
Applebee's
show.
and all those would come up because fast food was so expensive.
We didn't do fast
That was a
food on the
different show.
show.
What?
I just said that, but no one.
that was a Tori.
But how do you?
facts comment
I
right
didn't
there.
say
just
show.
said that.
I just said that it could be a
You
conversation.
said I want to go back to the fast food thing.
Right, we could have had that conversation organically at any point in our lives.
I'm just saying we didn't start with the
Yeah,
fast
but
food
We
thing.
didn't have. It didn't have
That's what
to
I
even
said.
be on a show.
Yes,
could be a
it did have to be on the show.
See, that was a
We're
perfect
talking about
example
Barbie,
of what
and
Al
you just
did.
brought up Applebee's. There's no context to any of that. That was not even in the same
Did they not
hour.
have a promo for Barbie? at
Literally, that was
Applebee's?
8
I think
hours
they did.
ago.
I think Barbie was.
Let's go back to the show we never
Like show that they would see, so.
Maneuvering between cameras, a little behind the scenes over here. Good job. Welcome back. J-Lo's documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, is officially out on Amazon Prime. It includes interviews with her inner circle and candid home moments, including conversations with Ben about their relationship. So in the documentary, Ben talked about the compromises they had to make in their relationship since getting back together, saying, quote, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. Then I sort of realized it's not a fair thing to ask. He continued saying that they're two different people with two different approaches in trying to learn to compromise, which is, I like it. I think that's a nice statement.
Can I ask you, these are two peacocks?
Now, he's kind of letting J-Lo be the peacock.
Is it? Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I think, I mean, it's not even that they're two peacocks. In terms of their level of recognizability and fame, yes, they are equal. But in terms of their presence on social media, they are vastly different.
True.
J-Lo has made her name on social media and continues, as I get newsletters weekly. She is in her, you know, she's very immersed with her fan base, where Ben Affleck pops up, hey, he was hilarious in that
Super
commercial,
Bowl.
and you don't see him for 6 months. I wonder what was the compromise? Because it seems like we still see a lot of her, and when we do see him, it doesn't seem like he's super pumped to be anywhere. That's kind of his brand, but he's there. So is that just a compromise? Like, this is the price of entry that I paid to be with us? Because everyone that has a partner, I feel like there's a price of entry, Erica, to being with you.
I guess you can put it that way.
Right, all of us, like we kind of like, I'm willing to pay that. Yeah, not an actual price.
Like, there's an admission price, okay, and you have to be this tall to ride.
Yeah.
No. I'm so sorry. No, okay. All right, let's take a step back here. I do think that everyone who is in a relationship has to be able to compromise on something. Just because whatever she's compromising on may not be as aesthetic as what he's compromising on doesn't mean that she's not compromising as well. Like, my husband is not a huge social media person. He's a very private person, and he doesn't mind if I post him on social media or talk about him on the show. But if it became the commodity in the relationship, like if our relationship became the commodity, like on social media, he would have an issue with that. In the beginning, I don't know if I necessarily would have, but the longer that we've been together and I realized that disparity, I think that would have been a deal breaker if I kept pushing that this is what I wanted to happen and he wasn't okay with it.
Has he ever said, like, or even Jordan said, like, you're posting me too much? Or have you said to Jordan, like, I don't want to be on your, because you guys work together
definitely.
and you have a very interesting dynamic with your wife.
Yeah, real quickly with my wife, you know, I'm very open to, you know, being open to an extent, you know, and she'll be like, hey, I need to make this video or something. I'm like, I don't want to be in that video. You know, you just do that. And then she's like, well, it's better if you, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just jump in there for a minute. But I'm more, even though people might not think that, I'm more of the Ben Affleck in the relationship. And Jordan likes to post a lot of things and put that out there because that's her business.
It's the black cat golden retriever. She's the golden retriever, you're the black cat. They usually go together well.
That has never been
I've never heard that.
saying.
Yeah, it's a common.
No, it has not.
Okay, we had a segment about Travis Kelce being the golden retriever. I'm the golden retriever, Brooks is the black cat. Usually they go together.
I've never seen those two animals in the same room together.
Well, they mate well in human form. The introvert.
Were you reading those facts off a card?
The introvert.
Coming
the
up on
extrovert.
DBL, we're talking with Dr. Yoon about the latest trends in bizarre facelift transformation in cats and dogs having kids.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, and you know I'm right. Welcome back to DBL. It seems like every time we get on board with a new skincare fad, a new brand new trend takes over. Earlier, we chatted with our favorite holistic plastic surgeon, Dr. Yoon, all about it. Please welcome back to the show, Dr. Tony Yoon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Can't spell young without Yoon. That's how I always like to say it. He hates it more and more. All right, we have to ask you about these wild plastic surgery transformations on TikTok by someone named Dr. Kim. All right, let's take a look. I haven't seen this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we just saw it. We're watching here, Doc, for the first time here. Can you tell us what is going on here? These drastic procedures, are they harmful to the patient? Talk to us here.
These are really aggressive operations. These patients are getting huge facelifts. They're getting open forehead lifts where you make an incision right in front of the hairline. They're getting their upper and lower eyelids done, and everything is pulled back. Now, these are only 7-day results, but
Right.
I mean, they're horrifying because they're so aggressive. Now, there are some videos of some of his patients 2 months later, and they do look better than what you're seeing here. But I mean, look at her ears. It's just not good.
Oh my goodness.
It's almost Elfian.
It's
Yeah.
almost, yeah, and I can't imagine that being
Healthy,
safe
yeah.
and ethical, is it?
Now, there's this trend in Asia to overdo these operations. I mean, the number of women, especially getting plastic surgery in South Korea, it's like out of every 4 women under the age of 40 have gone under the knife.
Whoa.
And so this is just a natural extension. Now doctors are just doing way, way too much surgery.
Tori's on Travelocity looking up flights to Asia.
Where is that again? Exactly. What is
So, Doc, last time you were on, you were actually here. Good to see you again. We asked you about the Dimple Maker metal device, okay? We talked about that. But now there's a new procedure. It's becoming trendy that gives you natural-looking dimples. How is this going to age? Look at that.
Well, the fact is that a dimple is a connection between the skin and the underlying muscle or the fascia, which is a covering of that muscle. So doing these little clips aren't going to really do it because you have to get that connection. But surgeons have been doing that for many, many years, where you actually make an incision on the inside of the mouth and you create that connection by putting permanent sutures way on the inside of your cheek.
Good Lord.
I mean, it's just kind of silly, I guess, in the end. The risks are pretty small, but I mean, I don't know. It's not something that I do.
It looks.
I would like to show off my dimple.
Erica has real dimples, everyone.
They're all matched.
And you can usually tell the difference between real and fake ones anyway. I mean, those dimples on those videos don't look real.
No, looks like holes. Let's just call it what it is.
All right, Doc, let's get right into it. First of all, miss you in studio. Hope to come back soon. Let's talk about TikTok. A lot of people are using Botox to slim down on their calves. I was told to do this for my biceps. So are there any side effects to this?
Actually, not a lot, other than if you're trying to dunk a basketball, you may lose a good foot of vertical leap. This is a procedure that's been done out in South Korea for many, many years, like decades, because there are certain ethnicities, Koreans for some reason, where there's some people that just get large calves. They get that. If you inject Botox into them, what you can do is create atrophy where that muscle gets smaller, but you need to use a lot of Botox for calves that are that big. And that result is temporary. So you're talking thousands of dollars.
In America, we want them bigger. Isn't that interesting? The different culture they implant, don't they?
Yeah, but this is for people who have like Popeye type calves, like instead of the form. But yeah, and we see that for some reason in Koreans. Some people in my family have the same thing. I, of course, do not, but some people in my family do have that.
Oh, Dr. Yoon, we love when you join us. We got to get you on here more. DBL Nation, make sure you follow Dr. Yoon across social media at Tony Yoon MD. Thank you again, Doc. Great to see you.
Thanks, brother.
We'll
Thank
be right
you so
back.
much.
Welcome back to DBL. We want to remind you to make sure to tune in tomorrow. We will be announcing the winner of our Big Sandals Blue Valentine Day giveaway. The lucky DBL viewer will get an all-inclusive vacation to the brand new Sandals St. Vincent and the Grenadines, or any Sandals resort of their choice. Again, be sure to tune in tomorrow for the winner. Now it's time for some great products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
Steph, what do you have for us today?
This has got my name all over it. Can't wait to show you. It's the Malibu Sky Hannah double compartment sling with a nice little webbing strap. It's made of vegan leather. It's got multiple compartments for organization, and this gorgeous gold tone hardware is beautiful. Normally, this is $98.
Yeah.
However, we have got it for $24.99, which is saving 75%. I love them. Super versatile and very chic.
Yeah.
And check out this toy. This is the Bosma X Pro 2K Wi-Fi indoor or outdoor security camera.
This is helpful.
So you're able to track motion at home from anywhere in the world and receive alerts on your phone in real time. So normally this is $120.
I mean, I expect that for that amount of things.
We've got it for $49.99. That's saving 58%.
You can't put a price on your safety.
Absolutely. This is so handy. This is the Unifun cordless mini car vacuum cleaner.
Oh, my husband's gonna want this.
With this product, you can stop carrying your home vacuum all the way out to the garage when your car needs cleaning. The different attachments will help you get into all the different little nooks and crannies in your car. Normally, this is $52, Tori.
Not bad for that much. Again,
We've got it for $19.99. That's saving 62%.
when your car is clean, you feel better about yourself.
This is the Sandstone and Sage 3-piece flameless LED candle set, and it comes with a cute little remote.
Cute.
These candles will help avoid fire hazards, but still provide the gorgeous ambience of a flickering candle, so you can still get the mood. Normally, this is $40.
Okay.
We have got this for $12.
All three.
I know, and that saves you guys 70%.
Oh, great stuff. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag all these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code right on screen to take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Steph, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, quickly before we go, shout out to those Magic Mike Vegas dancers. 10 stars and 2 thumbs up. We'll see you tomorrow.